All right, this is an emergency tabletop review. I don't have many of these, but this is going to be one of them. The reason why this is an emergency tabletop review is because I've come across another watch that I actually like the looks of. I like the looks of this watch a lot. This is the A158W. Great looking watch. I love it. Very simple, very small. It has a nice sort of metal. This has got to be some kind of alloy, super lightweight. I don't know if it's aluminum or what. But it actually has a nice look to it. A158 is the model number. Water resistant, so that means 30 meters or less. So yeah, you can go swimming with this and things. People go swimming with it all the time. Not a big deal. But here's the problem with it. If you like the F91 and the crappy light that's on the F91, you're going to love the A158. Why? Because they're the same module. They're exactly the same. So size-wise, they're about the, I think they're exactly the same actually. And overall, everything about this watch is the same as the F91, but I just like the looks of the A158 far better than the F91. So if you're looking for an updated version of the F91, then the A158 is the way to go. But keep in mind, it's a piece of junk when it comes to the light. And overall functions are fine. I mean, you get the same deal. You get the alarm, you got the stopwatch. You've also got the adjustment for the time, the same functions. There you go. It's a very, very basic watch. You're going to have the same nice loud alarm. People love the F90. I love the F91 for the alarm. I have this in my carry-on luggage when I travel as my alarm clock because it's so loud. And so this stays in there. I don't ever wear it because I think it's a piece of crap. It's legendary, absolutely legendary. I have to have this in my collection just because it's the legendary F91. But everything about it sucks. That the strap is brittle. It doesn't really last very long. The light on there sucks. The legibility is great. The basic functions for a $10 watch is unbelievable. Good for the value. Same thing over here. It's the same deal. But I just like the looks of this better. The A158. So there you go. My emergency review is over. Is this a must buy? No. But I would get it just because the metal strap on here, the adjustability that you have on here is far better than that piece of junk Casio strap that they always pour on us. Is these holes are too far apart. So you're either too tight, too loose, whatever, or maybe it fits just right, but then you go to work out and it gets too tight and you want to loosen it up and it's too loose. Whatever. You just don't have the fine tuning on the strap here. I much prefer this system. It's a very easy system. You pop that open with the like a little knife or something or a screwdriver, pop that open, slide it back and forth. You get about the same adjustability. I think it's slightly better than what you're going to get off of the F91 or the typical Casio strap. I find this one fits pretty well. And as far as how does it look on my wrist, I have an above average size wrist. I don't know, it's like 7.5-ish. People always ask me, what's the size of your wrist? I don't care. It's above average. So there you go. F91, it's the same basic size. It looks small on my wrist, if you ask me. Okay. Now the next emergency tabletop review coming out is going to be the A168, which is the next level up from this. Far better, far superior. This thing is good. Am I going to hang on to it? Probably not. I think I'm going to give it away to a student or somebody who may be new to watches and give them something that kind of looks really nice. It also functions. I have a friend of mine. I might give this to him. We're going to go to a conference, and this might be a watch for him. Might fit at his wrist. And again, only problem though is the light. I just hate giving somebody a watch that has a really crappy light. But overall, I like this. If I was to pick, away from just doing a YouTube channel, which one would I pick? I would pick the 158 hands down over the F91. This is a solid piece of fossilized garbage. It's a fossil. It has history. It has all kinds of history, but it's fossilized. Who needs it? This one is far, far better from the outside looking in, with the exception of the light. If the light was better, this would be one of the better watches out there. I think this watch runs for about 20 bucks. So for 20 bucks, again, this is about your $10 to $15 F91. 20 bucks, you get something that just looks far better on the wrist overall. For your small wristers out there, I think it's a great watch. So there you go, the A158. As far as an overall score goes, I'm going to give it a 9.4 out of 10. The light just sucks. There's not a lot of features on here, so when you lose out on a feature, you lose out on a lot of points, in my opinion. But you have such a good-looking watch. Is it a recommend? I actually barely recommend this one. Yeah, I think this is something that you should go out and get if you like the F91 overall, but you hate the light. I think it's actually, I can overlook the light a little bit on this one. I think I'll show you the video, if I haven't already, of the light in action. The camera compensates for it, but when you turn the camera aperture and the exposure down to what normal eyesight sees, it's a piece of fossilized garbage. I mean, it really is. I would say something else, but I'm working on my language. So anyway, there you go. 9.4 out of 10. Do I recommend it? Barely. It's just barely better than the intolerable F91. Can't stand the F91. All right, put the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this. Have a good day. My name is Tim. It's been another Real Ideal Gear Review. Take care.